Hi, KGB here. We're going to do a AMC, GME, and overall market and crypto update. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Looking forward to the market this week. So we're going to start with AMC. As you know, this is my theory on AMC and GME. I'm still continuing this, and I'm going to show you why I believe it's still valid. AMC itself, as you can see, is matching up. I believe that they have elongated this portion in here for the kind of the first wave. This would be the second wave in here, and once again elongated this last portion due to maybe things not going their way with interest rates, stuff like that. But I do believe we are close, perhaps getting a little bit of liquidity out of crypto, waiting for that as well. But as you can see here, we are very close. If you look at the MACD on the four hour, I think we're very close, very close to seeing some major upside on AMC, and validated on GME. So as you know, I think the AMC is following the old GME 2020 fractal. And also, I think GME is following the old AMC 2020 fractal. And I will show you why I believe that GME is still valid, and AMC I just showed you as well. So with GME, once again, 4-hour chart, ignore all these, but pay attention to this one because this is the one that we follow on the macro. So as you can see, it follows very well right up until this point, pretty much right here. Now this is where they diluted, and this portion right here is where we are in here right now. And in order to validate this, what I'm going to do is, I believe with the lesser volume and kicking the can, they basically just slowed this down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bars pattern right here from here to here, okay, and we're going to zoom in. And we're going to try and match up the current price action with the projected price action on the 4-hour chart. And this is essentially what you would get, leaving us right here. So as you can see, it still matches very well. They've just prolonged the algorithm, which is normal. They have control over this. And this being the current price action and this being the projected price action, it just fits right over top. And so we should be very close. Also, 4-hour chart MACD looking very good as well for an upturn in the market. Now, how is this going to, you know what, I'll show you one more fractal on GME actually. And another possibility, if they continue to kick this can a little bit here, this is essentially, actually this one here, this is essentially, oh no, sorry, is it this one here? Both of them still match. I showed this in my other video. So we're getting this May fractal price action in here as well, and as well as this one right in here. Now, if they continue to kick this can, we could be looking into the beginning of September here. I don't see them doing it, but it is a possibility. So we could see them kick this can into earnings. I mean, let's face it, they've done it many times. And so really dependent on the current market. Now I'm going to take you to SPY futures, and as you know, in SPY futures we have been watching this fractal here. Now I'm going to take this, watch this. So this obviously is where I think we're in here, and here I'm going to show you why I think this. So this is a 15-minute chart on SPY futures. I'm just going to take the last little portion here of the last couple of days. I'm going to copy it, go back to the 1-hour chart. Actually, I should probably go to the 4-hour chart, but and now I'm going to take what we just copied and I'm going to stretch it out. And I'm going to show you up here. Get rid of this here. And you can see how we get this double bottom here. right in here. So there is a possibility that they have sped this up a little bit, nerfed it a little bit, so we don't actually get another leg of downside, but it is possible. So watching this very closely on SPY futures as well as SPY, and also on UVXY. So I did a post on UVXY on my X there. So we were watching UVXY, looking for the gap up, and we found this hook here, or this little kind of upward U shape here. So we were watching for a gap up on UVXY, and we got it. So could we see some continuation to the downside? Absolutely. But this is what we're looking for going forward. I really hope that this thing, you know, gets away from this fractal. I hope to see downside on UVXY first thing Monday morning. Another example of this would be XLK, which we have also been watching very closely. It was my bad. I knew this was coming. I don't know. I got optimistic. I thought for some reason this thing was negated, but I don't believe it is. So could we be here? Absolutely. One more downside leg till we get this W into a more of a bull market come September. Absolutely. Could we be here? This thing's moving faster. We get immediate upside into the W. Could be. So we're watching for that as well. But Patch did show me something on the daily, I believe it was, of a golden cross on IWM. And so we are watching for this as well. Thanks to him for that. We are getting this upturn here. They did try and bring us down right to the 200 on the daily, and we'll see if we get this bounce. So if we do get this bounce, I would expect a W double bottom here at the 200 before going up. And now that's hopefully this is validates my theory that we could be going faster. We could see the immediate upside come this week. Now, another validation that we could see further upside here in the market is, of course, crypto. So I will show you what I'm looking at in crypto. Ethereum especially has been following very well. HBAR has been following very well. But we did see, sell off a little bit, maybe liquidity grab, not sure. But this is where I believe we are on Ethereum. Right in this, right here. Now, if I grab this last portion of the last couple weeks and I size it appropriately, we would be getting this here, right? So this is kind of where I think we are. Just has been obviously extended just a little bit. We do have this V in here, and thinking that we are right in here on Ethereum. Also validated by HBAR. Been watching this as this one has followed very good up until this week. This one has been following almost to a T. Also thinking that we are here. They elongated this because of China market, all that kind of stuff. China news of banning crypto. So also believe we are right in here in HBAR, looking for this big move here shortly. Now this has taken obviously a lot longer than I suspected. I actually expected this to be happening on July 4th. Clearly we have been kicked all the way to where we are now. And also XRP would be another prime example of this. I did mark this already. I do think we are in the same position here on XRP, looking for 329 here this week, and looking to continue following this fractal as well. So that is what I got for a weekend update. We're looking to see the price action early this week, and hopefully we get some big moves in the overall market. So I appreciate you watching. Now you know what I think I know, and none of this is financial advice, just crayon drawings that my kids drew. You guys have a great weekend. We will see you tomorrow.